if you find yourself falling away or pushing the ball away from you on each shot that you take, it's probably not a balance issue and more so a two position or a set point issue. And in the case of Sol here, you can see that elbow pointed down, which wasn't allowing him to attach his body fully underneath that basketball and continue that vertical trajectory that we're after. One of the drills that I'll use with players here in order to get them to feel this is just a simple catch high, keep high. Here's another player I work with, Alex, who's just demonstrating how we catch that ball high, we find our two position at that set point, and we let it rip from there. You're going to see that where he catches that basketball, because we're not allowed to bring that ball down, that elbow is almost naturally pointed up more so to the rim. And I don't like to use the word naturally a lot, but when we're forcing ourselves into this movement where we're not allowed to drop the basketball, we're really not given any other chance but to find that best point of leverage for us. Once you start to get acclimated to those stationary reps with the catch high, keep high, you can start to do some shots on the movement where now you're forced to kind of self-organize, get stacked and balanced underneath that basketball. In the case of Sol, this is where we eventually ended up, which is a great looking shot, but it took us a little bit in order to get there. So going from the shots on the move, so the dynamic shots where you can really see that elbow was pointed down, we took it to the foul line, and my words to him were, get the elbow to the rim. And this is how he interpreted it here, with that elbow to shoulder being completely parallel to the ground. Now, I think historically we think that's a great thing, but for a 6'5" player, even this position here wasn't allowing him to get the same lift that he wanted on that basketball. We were still ending up with a lot of short misses. And so what he did is he said, Coach, would it be okay if instead of elbow to the rim, I thought elbow above the rim? And the very first rep he did that, he ended up with something like that. And from that point forward, our words throughout the entirety of the workout were elbow above the rim, elbow above the rim. So you're not always going to get to a place with a player the same exact way. It's just that you do eventually get to the place that you want to go. And in the case of Sol, he was willing to put in the work to do so.